What is up, guys? It is Mr. Sports Freak 56 coming at you with a new Notre Dame video. And the University of Notre Dame takes on Vanderbilt in a Week 3 matchup. Both teams are 2-0. And what a game we are going to have. I cannot wait to watch the Fighting Irish beat the ever-living snot out of Vanderbilt. So, Derek Mason, Vanderbilt's head coach, said when asked about, having Notre Dame on their schedule, he said, well, I play in the SEC, so I'm not really scared about coming into South Bend. Well, here's the way I look at this, okay? First off, you should be extremely scared about coming into South Bend. Because, and everybody's like, oh, well, Notre Dame just almost lost to Ball State, and what's Notre Dame going to really do, and aren't they really worthy of a number 8 spot in the polls? Dude, I'm telling you, you heard it here first, Notre Dame is going to light up Vanderbilt. If you look at history and you look at what happens when Notre Dame plays an opponent like they did against Ball State, they come out extremely angry. Look at what happened in the Georgia game last year. We lose by 1 point to Georgia, and Notre Dame's captains were like, I feel bad for everybody that we're going to play in the next couple weeks, because Brian Kelly and his staff lights a fire under these guys. And these guys know that they laid an egg against Ball State and they should have beaten them more. And now everybody's looking down on Notre Dame. And Vanderbilt's coming into South Bend, not the other way around. And let me remind you, fans that are going to come on to this video and say what you want to say about Notre Dame. Let me remind you that Notre Dame is 2-2 in the last 4 SEC matchups. And 3 out of those 4 games were played in the South. So we play SEC teams decently well. The only SEC team we've played in the last 4 matchups that actually just obliterated us was Alabama. And if you look in the past, in the last few years, Alabama obliterates just about everybody. So that's that. And Vanderbilt is going to be no different. Vanderbilt is going to get their butts handed to them. I feel bad for Vanderbilt. I really do. You heard it here first. People were saying, well, it could be, like 28-14 win for Notre Dame or this, that, and the other. Vanderbilt, look at who they've played so far. And look at who we've played so far. And look at what just happened. You heard it here first. I bet you any amount of money Notre Dame beats them by double digits. I wouldn't even be surprised to see Notre Dame beat them, double up on them on the score. I wouldn't be surprised. So I feel bad for Vanderbilt. Now, we have to take care of business. This is a very losable game. Vanderbilt's playing some really, really good football. I'm not going to lie. But, you're coming into South Bend. We're angry, we're hungry, and we're ready to take care of business. Sorry, guys. The wife called, and she doesn't normally call during the day, and she's a teacher, so when she calls during the middle of the day, get a little nervous. So, had to answer that call, but back to business. So, so I really think that Notre Dame beats up on Vanderbilt. I really do. No offense to Vanderbilt, but you're a bottom feeder school. I mean, I'm sorry. You're in the SEC East. I don't think you've ever been to an SEC championship. Georgia and Florida have pretty much owned the SEC. Mizzou, when they first came in, kind of had some shockers, actually coming into the SEC East and taking care of business. But you're a bottom feeder school. I'm not too worried about you. If it was Alabama or Georgia right now, then I'd be concerned. I'd be very concerned. But it's Vanderbilt. Not worried about it.
you're the second best team in Tennessee. Sorry to say, it is what it is. But we have to take care of the football. I say it every video. Gotta limit turnovers, limit mistakes, limit penalties, make big plays, and get your own turnovers. If we can do that, we dominate Vanderbilt. We dominate them. I don't know a ton about Vanderbilt. I don't pay attention to them for obvious reasons, but I really don't, so I can't give you a good, here's the numbers, and here's what Notre Dame should do, and here's what Vanderbilt should do. But, so we'll see. We will see. Like I said, this is a very losable game. I mean, I'm not saying Notre Dame's on high alert, for upset-wise, but I wouldn't be surprised if Vanderbilt beat Notre Dame. If Notre Dame plays the way they played against Ball State, we ain't beating Vanderbilt. We ain't. No offense to Ball State, but we're not beating Vanderbilt if we play the same way. Was very disappointed in Wimbush in that Ball State game. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't really heard anything, so don't take my word for it or anything. But it'd be interesting to see if Brian Kelly played Ian Book. We'll see. I think Wimbush kind of got knocked down a peg in this last game. And if it wasn't for the rest of the offense, we would have been in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see. My final score prediction, I'm being bold. I'm going to say 45-17. You heard it here first. 45-17, my final score prediction for this game. Notre Dame wins as we prepare against Vanderbilt. So we'll see. Time will tell. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, smash that like button down below. And as always, have a great day. God bless. And go Irish! Beat Vanderbilt!